Today we will be discussing factors. In your notes, make sure you have the title 11.1 Factors. The objective for today is that I will learn how to factor whole numbers. The first problem we're going to take a look at says, Preston has 12 flowers. He wants to plant them in equal rows in his garden. What are all of the different ways that he can arrange the flowers in equal groups? So today we're going to be learning what a factor is and how it helps us to solve problems like this. So in your notes, please make sure you go ahead and write down our definition of factors. Factors are the numbers that you multiply. When you write factors of a number, you only write each number once. This entire part needs to be written down in your notes. We write factors in order. Okay, so the way that we'll start with this is we have from our original problem is that he has 12 total flowers. With factors, I take what I'm trying to get, my answer. So all of my answers need to be numbers that I could multiply together in order to get 12. Okay, so I always start with 1 and that number. And you will see that I write mine kind of like this. They're distance for a reason. So 1 and 12 go together. Okay, and I go in order. So 1, 2. 2 times what gives me 12? Well, I know that 2 times 6. So I write those, and those ones are connected. And then I keep going. Well, 3 is anything times 3 equal 12. Well, 3 times 4 equals 12. And when I look at this is what I call my rainbow, this part right here. Okay, when I look at that part, all of them are connected. At this point, I know that I am done because I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have any number times 5 that it would equal 12, 6, and then the largest factor is the number itself. So factors cannot be greater than whatever number I'm working with. When I record factors, I always write the factors in order from least to greatest. So in your notes, this whole slide and my example need to be written down. This one will be very, very helpful for you as we move forward. In your notes, you're going to write down not this entire problem, but we are going to do the factor part together. So let's read it right now. It says, Sophia wants to arrange her 9 cards in an album in equal rows. How many ways can Sophia arrange her cards in equal rows? Find all the factors of 9 to answer the problem. What are Sophia's choices? Well, for this one, again, I'm going to start with my 9. Right? This is the number that I'm trying to factor. So I have 9. Well, the first one would be 1 and the number itself, so 1 and 9. Again, this would be what I would do to show my connection of the two. Okay, going back, then I go 2. Is anything times 2 equal 9? No. Anything times 3 equal 9? Well, 3 times 3. When you are working with a number that is 3 times 3, I only write down the 3 once. So just write down 3. Well, 4 times anything equal 9? No. 5 times anything equal 9? No. Okay, so my only options are these options right now. So the only ways that she could arrange her rows would be in one group of 9 or 3 groups of 3. So she has 2 options for how many ways that she can do that. The way that I figured that out was because I've got 2 sets of factors. Okay, I've got my 1 times my 9, that's one way that she could arrange it. And I have 3 times 3, that's my second way that she could arrange it. So the factors of 9 are 1, 3, and 9. There are no other numbers that I can multiply together and get the answer of 9. What are 2 numbers that are always a factor of any number? Well, when we look at this, the 2 numbers that are always a factor of any number would be the number itself and 1. So 1 and the number. So the number itself and 1 are always factors. So that's always where you start when you're working on factoring numbers yourself. Today we are going to do a few guided practice problems together.